OpenAI just finished building their next big model. It's called Spud. And Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, stood in front of his entire company and told them this model is going to really accelerate the economy. Not in a press release, not in a tweet, in a room full of his own people. That means something. Let me walk you through exactly what we know, why OpenAI made some brutal decisions to get here, and what Spud might actually be when it drops. On March 24th, 2026, journalists Stephanie Palazzolo and Amir Efrati at The Information broke the story. OpenAI has completed initial development of a new model, internally codenamed Spud. Altman wrote to staff that things are moving faster than any of us expected. He said the release is coming in a few weeks, mid to late April 2026. That's the window. Now, here's where it gets interesting, and this is the part that tells you how seriously OpenAI is taking this. To build Spud, to free up the GPU computing power it needed, OpenAI actually ended Sora, their AI video generator, completely shut it down, shut down the app, shut down the API, removed the video features entirely inside ChatGPT. They also cancelled a major partnership with Disney, a deal involving over 200 characters across Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars. Gone. CFO Sarah Fryer went on CNBC and said it directly. We are just facing a lack of compute. We're having to make really difficult decisions. They walked away from one of the most respectable and recognizable IP libraries in the world because Spud needed the computing resources more. That's not a routine product launch decision. That is a company clearing the deck, removing everything that isn't essential, focusing everything on one thing. And the leadership restructure that happened at the same time tells the same story. So Altman has stepped back from directly overseeing safety and security, not because they don't matter, but because he needed to personally focus on what he described as building data centers at unprecedented scale. So Chief Research Officer Mark Chen is going to handle safety. And here's the detail I keep thinking about. The entire product organization was renamed. It used to be called Product. Now it's called AGI Deployment. Not Product, not Features, AGI Deployment. That name is not an accident. That is a company that believes it's deploying something significant, the kind of thing you name carefully. So what is Spud actually going to be? Nobody outside OpenAI knows for certain. No capabilities have been confirmed publicly. No benchmarks, no architecture details, nothing. But there are three threads in the reporting around it that, when you pull them together, paint a pretty clear picture of what's coming. Let's go through each one. The first is the audio connection. In January 2026, The Information reported that OpenAI had quietly merged multiple engineering research and product teams into one focused effort to build a completely new audio model from scratch. Not an upgrade to what exists, a full rebuild. A model that speaks more naturally, handles interruptions without breaking, and can talk whilst you're talking. No more robotic pauses, no more awkward gaps. The target latency was under 800 milliseconds. Now, sub 800 milliseconds is roughly the speed of a natural human back and forth. And that project was on track to release by the end of Q1 2026. That window lines up exactly with where Spud is landing right now. The person leading that effort is Kundan Kumar. He co-founded Lyrebird AI, a voice cloning startup, back in 2019. He holds a PhD in neural audio generation from MILA under Yoshua Bengio, who's one of the people who built the foundations of modern deep learning. OpenAI recruited Kumar from Character.ai in the summer of 2025. They also brought in Ben Newhouse to rebuild the infrastructure underneath all of it. And these are serious specialist hires for a project that is clearly central to the strategy, not a side experiment. Audio is not a feature they're adding. It looks like it's becoming a core part of what ChatGPT actually is. The second piece is native modality. Right now, when you use ChatGPT with voice, it's switching between different and separate systems in the background. One handles your speech, another processes the text, another generates a reply, another converts it back to audio. You can feel the handoffs if you pay attention. It works, but there's like a mechanical quality to it. The different parts are stitched together rather than built as one thing. Insiders and less reporting suggest Spud may be trained across text, audio, and images simultaneously from the very beginning, not fine tuned for each mode separately after the fact, natively multimodal from the ground up. If that's accurate, it changes the experience in a way that's hard to explain until you feel it. A model built this way doesn't need to translate between modes. You show it something, talk to it, and it responds to the full picture at once, not a sequence of steps running one after the other. That's a totally different kind of AI to interact with. It feels like a tool, and more like something that actually understands what's happening. If you want all of the video notes from today, you can get that inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Link in the comments description, or just go to the AIProfitBoardroom.com. This is my AI automation community that's focused on helping you save time, grow, and learn AI automation. You can jump inside the community here and ask questions, get help and support, meet some awesome people. You can also go inside the calendar and jump on weekly coaching calls. Additionally, we have over 137 pages of testimonials from people winning with this stuff. So you can see some examples of testimonials right here, and people are just getting awesome results inside our school communities, which is what we love to see. But the main thing is, like, a lot of people are getting awesome results with this, and it's having a positive impact across the world. So, if you want to join, link in the comment description, or just go to the AIProfitBoardroom.com. The other thing that I was going to say is that you get access to my best trainings inside the classroom, and you can meet people locally using the map right here. Inside the classroom, you'll get access to my trainings on, for example, how to go from beginner to expert with AI automation in just 5 weeks, and how to build your first AI agent in under 5 minutes. You'll also get my best playbooks for automating AI avatar videos, Instagram, shorts, newsletters, Twitter, etc. And then additionally, you'll get my daily updates inside this section, right? So you, for example, get my 6-hour course on OpenClaw, another 3-hour course right here. We do daily updates and new video tutorials and step-by-step guides on the most important updates that come out each day. And it's a very, very active community with new trainings added every single day, so you never fall behind again. Additionally, inside the agency course, you can learn how to get more clients. You can watch about the coaching calls if you miss them live. You can learn how to rank #1 with AI SEO. And you can also learn how to grow a YouTube channel based on what's working for me with AI. So that's all inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Thanks for watching.